Good grand rising, you guys. Grand rising. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. I don't know if I'm fighting sleep or just me just stuffing my face constantly. But I couldn't sleep. I just really couldn't sleep. I really couldn't sleep. You know what? This week has been one hell of a week. A week of disappointments and deceitfulness and manipulation and lies. Yes, indeed, lies. Do you guys want to hear a story time? Do you guys want to hear a story time? Do I have enough time? Well, I do got enough time to say it, but I really don't want to share it because it'll make me look so bad. It will. But I'm gonna be very, very subliminal with it. Okay, so there was a person that I used to know, you know, I used to know them, you know, and although I wasn't giving my body up to them, something happened to the point where someone that they may have known reached out to me trying to get in touch with them. Now, me personally, I ain't never ever been in a situation like that before because I don't ruin happy homes. And I'm not someone to be on some messy FAG type of stuff. Like, no. So this person was, trying to get in contact with someone that I knew, and that he knew too. But the way that he went about it, you getting in contact with your man's friend. Why are you texting your man friend? Why are you texting him for it? You didn't think you didn't seem to think like that's not a good idea. And I told this person that is not a good look. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. I know you may be all in lovey-dovey land. I was too at once upon a time with that man. I was. But things didn't work out. So we are just friends. It's like my drinking buddy, my drinking and smoking buddy. But why would you want to try to find me and think that I'm going to, be someone over here? Oh my God, I'm getting off track. Why would you find me and want to just ask me questions? And I just couldn't believe that he was asking me so many questions to the point where I just said, look, I have been there before. I know maybe I was out of line for doing this, but I had to let him know I was there. I once was you. The same thing that he was telling me, he was telling you. You know, at some point, you know, and I had to let him know this. You know, the man that you may be in love with may not be that much in love with you. May not even be made for you. Because he look, when I tried that with him, shoot, it turned. It look, I'm trying to tell you, it turned my whole world around. It was like a 360. You know, it was like a 360, and seeing someone go through the same thing that I went through, I had a little compassion for the fella. He's only I think 2 years under me, but I had a little compassion for him because I'm like, man, it's gonna take a good minute for him to get out of this situation with this person because this person is not really is not really looking for that. And I didn't even tell him that all the way because I didn't want to hurt his feelings, to hurt his heart, because he was it seemed like he's very, very upset and distraught. Like he just wanted answers. And he failed to realize that person that he's dealing with, he gonna tell you certain things. He gonna have you feeling all types of ways. You like you're feeling crazy, like you're tripping, but it's not. It's just a part of his game. It's just a part of his game. And I really was trying to help him out, so he could have some understanding, you know. But we talked. Well, we didn't talk on the phone. But we just communicated, and I was just trying to really just give him some advice, you know, because the same thing that he was going through, I have already lived it before. I lived it years ago with this person. I lived it, you know, from 2016. I lived that from 20. I think it was what 2022, I believe. Yeah, 2022. I lived that, and it was so hard. It was almost like I was talking to my younger self. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had that much of an reflection. It was like I was looking in the mirror to my younger self, seeing myself in my 20s. And he's 20. He just turned 28. So and then he was telling me things. Like oh my goodness, y'all have been in a relationship for 5 years. I talked to him. He didn't tell me. He didn't. When I talked to him, he told me he wasn't looking for no relationship. But I didn't tell him that. But he don't know that your bro, your baby, your boo, whatever you want to call him. He ain't looking. He ain't for you. He ain't for you. And I just couldn't break it down to him so raw and real. I couldn't do that. I have to give him to him. Try to give it to him a little light. I'm gonna give you a little bit of the truth. Instead of a lie. You know. But I hope this person doesn't go back to that, because they're gonna be crying and crying. They're gonna be wondering and wondering. You know, they're gonna be messed up, because I was messed up. I was messed up. I was depressed. I was sad. I was putting this person before my family. And that was so stupid of me, because I should have never been ignoring my family, at times, just to be around somebody. Well, I was in my 20s when I did this stuff, so I was, making silly decisions. But I really do hope that he doesn't make those same decisions. But I think he's already, making them. Because when I was talking with him, it didn't seem like it didn't seem like he was willing to leave so quick. And I know that, and I know that you're not going to be able to leave so quick, because you know, you have had time. Hell, matter of fact, me and this person, me and the guy that I was talking to on the phone, we met the same person at the same time in the same year. So just imagine all those years, weeks, days, months, years, that time. Just imagine. What's up, Tristan Bell? Just imagine all those that time and those feelings involved. You're gonna be stuck like Chuck if you don't get out of that. Because I know I was stuck. I was. It took me at least about 4 years to get over this one person. I was going here and there and everywhere, trying to get help, trying to get this person out of my system, because I was so infatuated by them. They really made me feel. It wasn't the sex, but they really made me feel like not to be not to be naive, but not like to say I'm the only one, but they really made me feel so special on the inside. They really did, you know. But I was blinded, and even when I wasn't blinded, I was faced with the truth, and that hurt a lot, and I dealt with that on my own. Even though I had a few people out here giving me advice, I still have to be a young man, and face what I had to face, and just kind of keep it to myself, because I couldn't talk to people that's around me, that know me, that's not on my side of the team. I couldn't talk to them about this type of stuff, because they wouldn't get it. They wouldn't understand it. But just being strong and trying to move on. That was a long process. That was a long process. But when I woke up and I started, you know, getting back to me, it kind of made me sad just talking about it because it was just, it was not good. It was a roller coaster. It was not good, you guys. It really was not good. I really can't believe I don't know. Sometimes when you talk about things that you may have cared about, it kind of can make you a little bit of emotional. But um, when I got back to me, and when I got back, in the race of loving me and doing me, you know, I just had to accept the fact that me and that person was not going to work out. And I hope that person, and I hope that and I hope this other guy understands that now that you have went through his phone and you have seen you have seen the evidence. You have seen the evidence. There's no need to cry over spilled milk. You know what you got to do. I told you. I look. I started instead of typing, I had to send voice messages because I wanted him to understand what I meant. And I still can reach. I don't know if it's a good idea to reach out because the last time I did reach out to him, he didn't respond back to me. So I'm not gonna be on somebody's ass that's not responding back to me that I'm trying to help. But I really do hope that he makes the right decision and leave that person alone because if you don't, you're just gonna get used up like I did. I got used, and abused. Verbally abused, not physically. But I got used up, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Yeah, I got used. I did. I got used for a good time. You know, and it wasn't a good feeling. It wasn't a good feeling at all. And I would hate to see someone go down through that. Really go down through those same steps that I went down. All because you are just you want to say you're in love, but you probably in love. Well, you could be in love with this person, but I just hope you find a way out. Because if you don't, you are going to be disappointed every time. You are going to be disappointed. You think just because a man tell you this and tell you that everything's going to be all good and gravy? No. Especially after what you done seen through his phone. So you have to make that decision. Either you're going to deal with that, or you're going to wake up and smell the coffee, and you're going to move on with your life. That's what I did. I moved on, and I just told him, we just be friends. We can't have sex together. We just be friends, and that's what we are to this day. But I don't know how far that may still resonate to this day because I haven't heard from him. I haven't heard from him either. And I'm the one that delivered the message to him, so he could get in contact with this young boy, and he have not yet, hit his friend up about something. I don't know if he's mad at me about talking with him, but hell, we're not together, and when I say friends, I just mean someone that we just talk here and there, and it's not all on a consistent basis, but you know I just wanted to be honest with him. I had to be, and I may have been wrong for saying some of the things I may have said, but I had to let him know. Yes, I mean, hey, although that is your man, I once used to be with your man. I used to, we used to, we both were sharing the man at the same damn time. I didn't even know you existed. But we was sharing man. That's what was going. That was what was going on. You know, and and I didn't like it, but it is what it is. I knew somebody was around, but I knew that he liked it you more. I knew this from the get go. I knew it from the get go. You know, it was some. I really wish I could say a whole lot, but I can't. I really can't because it kind of just it's kind of sad right now. It is because you don't ignore your friends. You don't know. You don't ignore somebody that You gave just as much as you give that person some. You can you give him a bit of your time. At the time, you can also reach out to me too as well. Because I done helped you out too. I done helped you out too, and I don't understand why my friend is acting like this right now. You know, it ain't like I was saying too much. I just only said my experiences. You know, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have just gated the conversation. But he needed to know. He needed to know. And if you have been in a relationship with that guy for 5 years, that ain't what he was. That ain't what he told me. And see, if I was real messy, you guys, I would go back right now and tell him. He told me he wasn't looking for no relationship. And if you're thinking that you're in a relationship for about 5 years, I think he gonna call you delusional. Because when I told him that one day you're my boyfriend, you know what he did? He chuckled. He chuckled and laughed as if that wasn't really what it was. And I guess it really wasn't what it was. I guess it was just, friends with benefits, if you know what I mean. But uh, I guess you just live and you learn. You live and you learn. And I hope that you can learn to do better and, do better for yourself. And know how much you are willing to take. Because it's not worth going to bed crying. It's not worth doing something crazy that you may regret. Because who's to say I may see him and him on the news because they may have a fight or somebody may try to get shot or killed. Who can say that? And I'm gonna tell you like this. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was going to happen. You know why? You know why? I promise you. I said it in my song. After all of what you did to me, hold on. Excuse me, you guys. After all of what you did to me, it's time for me to go to sleep. After all of what you did to me, you changed me. So after all of what has happened over the years with you, me, and the other guy, the karma was going to come back eventually. Mm-hmm. And it may not be here now. It may not be later on down the line, but it's coming. And karma has different ways in coming in different forms. Some you may lose somebody close to you. Something bad may happen to somebody close to you. Something may happen to you. But it's whatever you did that may have caused sleepless nights, pain within someone's body. You will reap what you sow. You will. And I'm not picking up any phones. How you doing, fish? I ain't seen you in a minute. Um, I'm not picking up any phones to call anybody. Cause my friend should be calling me. I don't know I don't know what's going on with him. Like, you should be calling me. Cause that should never happen between me and him. Not after all the what we done went through at times. You know, I'm just so sad that people are just this is just not it just come off as just trash. This is like it's like it's almost like once I don't know I don't know I really don't know how to put it into words, but it's almost just like once someone has gotten um enough out of you, it just toss you to the curb. And that's kind of how I feel sometimes when I have people that I am close with, and then all of a sudden I done help them out with their issues, and you done toss me to the curb. You can't even call me or text me. Then maybe you weren't really you just an associate. I'll be like that, yeah. I don't know why I'm saying a friend because they probably just an associate now, but you just an associate for the time being. Because a real friend will pick up that phone and call you. Oh, excuse me. A real friend will pick up that phone and call you. A real friend will check up on you. check up on his friend. They wouldn't ignore you because after I got ignored, the boy texts me talking and telling about talking to me, telling me that he had called it off. And I'm like, if he can see your messages, how come he can't see my messages? That's strange. But I guess I guess the friendship. Well, I guess the association of it all is over with, and it's fine with me. I guess he may not have wanted me to find out what he was really doing. But hey, it is what it is. I wasn't. I'm not that. I wasn't crazy about you anymore like I used to be. You know. Have I now? Do I have? Did I still have love for this person? Yeah, I still have love for that person. You know. But I'm not upset. I'm not disappointed because we didn't work out. That's life. I changed. You definitely changed. You definitely changed. And you done changed to the point where if I seen you out in public, I wouldn't even speak to you. And that's the truth. If I seen you out in public, I wouldn't even speak to you. It's like you don't let you don't let your little boyfriend get in the way of something that was a real true friend. I mean, a real I would say a friend, a friendship. Because we were cool. Although although we may have dated in the past, but we was really really cool. And I just don't understand why you are ignoring me. I don't understand that. I really don't understand that. That's really fucked up. That's really fucked up. It's really fucked up to me. I don't understand that because I never did anything to him. I only tried to be in help, a helping hand, a helping hand. That's like the second person that has done me like this. Not even checking on me, not even hitting me up. I haven't even did nothing to you, you know. But that's all right. What goes around comes back around, round, 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 round. It does. But I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna be. If I was that young boy, I would just have to. I told him go out there and live it up, cause he's gonna be doing him, regardless whether he's around you or not. Whatever he's doing, he's gonna look. He may do it in your face, and you may not even notice it. He's gonna be we're doing this and that because he was doing this and that with me and whoever and this and that and however it was, he was doing it dirty. hmm and I stayed for the foolishness for some years. I stayed for the foolishness. I did, thinking that I can change someone, which I couldn't. Thinking, this man had me. And I tell you guys, I was. Oh, I don't think I should share this, but I was losing weight, trying to keep up an image. You know, thinking that if I stay a certain size, I won't get left. You know, I won't nobody leave me. That didn't work. You know, that didn't work. No matter what I did, no matter if I was being quiet, no matter if I was being a little extra, no matter if I was just being just me, it was never good enough. It was never good enough, and it was just never good enough. It was never good enough. I was just doing all sorts of things. I stopped calling. I stopped texting. I mean, at some point, this person had me thinking that I was getting on their nerves. That's why I stopped calling them so much and stopped texting them because I just wanted to give them their space. Because it seemed like when I talked to them, it seemed like they was agitated at me. So I gave that person their space. But in actuality, it really wasn't me. It was them. You know, they just wanted to do what they wanted to do, and they just had me right along in the loop for the short time being. And I'm glad I'm not there anymore in the loop. I'm outside looking in now, and I don't see a whole lot now. That's why I'm so glad. I'm so grateful that I'm not with this person. I'm glad I'm not with that person because I'd have been down. I would have. I probably I probably would have to check myself into a mental institution. Because that man was embedded in my soul. He was all that I thought about. He was. He was all that I thought about. It was, oh my god, I just can't believe that. I can't believe that. That really kind of made my mood kind of just it really rubbed me the wrong way how this situation happened. It wasn't supposed to end like this. I mean, you've been knowing me since I was 23. Now I'm 32. And hey, look at the numbers, you guys. 23 and 32. Ain't that something, you guys? 23 and 32. See, I look at the numbers. See, I look at numbers. I look at the numbers. That's something. And that look, I would look. It started at 23 and it ended at the friendship ended at 32. Mm-mm-mm. Same, well, different well, how can I say it? Not the same number, but it's just the two and the three, the two and the three, the two and the three, the two and the three. Ain't that something? Wow. Put two and two together. See, I be paying attention to those to numbers and things like that. You know how people you know how some folks pay attention to 11:11. Mm-hmm. It's sort of like that. I just never would have thought of that. Mm. Mm-mm. Long gone now, but you know what? I'm here to make new memories and with new people. That's why I'm getting, I'm finna get some things in order, and yeah, I'm just ready to make new memories. I don't need any. This was the last. I'm gonna tell you like this. My ex friend now. He was the last person that that stayed. Well, now that he's gone, but he was the last person that had known me the longest since I done been in the lifestyle, and that stayed around. Everybody else left. Everybody else left that I met when I was in this life while being in this lifestyle. Everybody left. All of them are gone. I don't had a few of them try to get back, but I don't want to talk to them anymore. But he was the only one. I think that's why I had a little bit closer bond with him, because he didn't leave so quick. You know, he stayed, and that I do struggle with abandonment issues, but that was one of the most important things to me. But I didn't care about the sex so much, but for him to have that compassion and you know to show me and you staying, that really meant the most to me, because I'm always used to people leaving. I was just used to so many people that's leaving. They get one thing and then they out. And I guess this is just he's the final one since I've been off the porch in this lifestyle. He's the final one to leave. It's kind of like a death a little bit. You meet so many people at a certain time, at a certain moment, and you always, sometimes you have that one or two people that may stay the longest, and unfortunately, you know he has decided to departure from my life, and it's okay. I'm okay with that. You know, obviously, obviously you couldn't get you couldn't get what you wanted out of me, which was my body. So I guess you don't want to you don't want to hang or drink with me anymore or smoke with me anymore. So hey, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. You know, I'm not finna be begging you to stay with me. I don't look. Go on with your life. Go on with your life, because you'll never find another person like me. Never. I was kind to you. I ain't do nothing crazy to you. You know, but you're gonna find some more wild boys out there. He's gonna find some more wild ones out there. A lot more crazier than me. That look a lot. You're not gonna find too many people that's gonna be holding their peace and let the Lord fight their battles out there. They're gonna be the one holding the peace and trying to fight you. That's what I'm. Look, that's what I'm saying. They're gonna be destroying your cars, putting sugars in your tank, popping up at your mama house. You know, and I have a right to feel like this because I mean, I'm really, I'm really, I'm disappointed within my with my friend. That was somebody that I did love. You know, although we wasn't doing anything. Yeah, well, we stopped doing things because I wasn't, you know, his significant other. You know, I still loved him. You know, that was maybe one of the first. Well, I had loved somebody before him, but even with that, the first person that I ever had sex with, um, the guy that I'm talking about, they knew each other too. Ain't that crazy? Oh my goodness! But yeah, that man had a hold. That man had something over me, and I really did love him. And I hate to say that now, I don't um, I don't love him no more. I don't have that spark in me no more like I used to because of what all that's happened. And I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. But I just hope, you know, when it's time for him to receive that karma back to him, you know, I just hope it's not bad. Cause, you know, these boys out here, they are fighting, they are destroying your property. They would expose you, taking pictures of you while you're sleeping, then post you all on Facebook and have people looking at you crazy. They would just do all sorts of things. And I'm not about that life. Look, I am not about that life. I'm leaving that people for people that's in their 20s, and you know, it may be a few in their 30s that's like that. But I ain't crazy like that. No, it ain't that deep for me. hmm It ain't that deep for me. But I just can't lie. I'm just a little I'm a little hurt behind my friend. You know, because I didn't have to deliver that message to him. I could have just saved them. I could have just deleted the message. I could have just deleted the number, and not even told him nothing about it. But me trying to be Mr. Captain, save this and save that, may have cost me my friendship with my friend that stayed the longest around. But it's all right. It'll be okay. Cause I know people that love me anyways. That's gonna be around. That loves to be around me, and that's not fake with me. And they are real with me. And that's what it is. That's what it is. You know this whole situation has really messed me up mentally. Cause it's like, damn, that I was trying. I was thinking that I was doing a good deed, but then again, I had thought about like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have said certain things, but I had to get it out. I mean, I had to just let this person know, like, yeah. I think what happened with me, you guys, I kind of was getting some feelings back, some old feelings back, and it just made me mad all over again. Like, man, this was me again, and I was just like, oh man, I just had to just deliver some gems to a younger person, and I hope they take heed to it. I'm not a snitch. I don't think I snitched. I don't think I said anything out the way. But if I did, oh well, that's my fault. But hey, I am trying to save a person from being a fool. Don't be like how I was. Don't be accepting unacceptable behavior. You know, we gotta stop accepting unacceptable behavior. But that's what I did. I was accepting unacceptable behavior. Seeing condoms in the floor, boxers underneath the bed. That's not mine. Just a, a mess. Just a mess, man. Just a mess. So sad and lonely. It was just so. It was so. It was such. It was such a sad place to be in. Sad place. That's you know what. And then honestly, you guys, that's probably why I come up with so many sad songs, or I sing about heartbreak because I really did love that person, but you know it's all right. They didn't love me too much. And and then now they probably hate me now. I probably got a beef in the city now. I probably got a beef. I probably got a beef. But I don't worry about that because I'm still gonna live my life, and ain't nobody gonna touch me. You know, and I'm not worried about that at all. Because, baby, let somebody put their hands on me. Let them put their hands on me. I'm gonna be going to jail for assault and battery. Okay, assault and battery. Hmm. I ain't gonna lie to you. I am assault with a deadly weapon. Hmm. Terroristic threatening. Yes, indeed. That would be me. I'm sorry to you guys. I'm just being real. Well, look, I'll be getting all type of charges on me. Fleeing. Look, destruction of property. Baby, they will have it'll be a long list. That's why I'm trying to stay a good boy. I ain't trying to go there. I haven't been to jail. So I'm trying to do my best to stay out of there. I don't want to go. Okay? I'm doing my best as a black man to stay my black ass out of there. I don't want to go there, baby. And I'm trying to control my attitude. I don't know. These see some folks be out here. They feel the need to give people their well, really, they feel the need to answer to every damn thing. You ain't got to answer the shit. You really don't. Let a motherfucker talk. Because if you let them talk, shit, look, you'll be walking free, getting up and doing whatever you want to do. But if you want to go, if you feel like you want to be Mr. Mrs. or Mr. Billy Badass, go right ahead and go right to jail. I ain't that, but that won't be me. That will not be me. And I want to keep my record clean. I want to have a clean record to the day that I die. And if I can prevent from getting into mess and have my record clean, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Look, the world can call me weak, scary. I will be all the negative nasties in the world, baby. I know. Look, God knows me better. He knows me better than my own mama knows me. God knows me better. I'll be all that. I'll be all the negative. Whatever the world may have to say about me, I won't give a. I don't care about it. Because you know what? Because you know why? Because it's someone. It's another man upstairs that will say something about all of them one day. And that's the truth. I don't be being out of shape about what the next person. Well, the next person's opinion about me. It is what it is. And I'm sure we all can find flaws in each other. Anybody walking around here perfect? We all are filthy rags in the eyesight, in the eyesight of God. Let's just keep it real. It's the truth. It is the truth. Filthy, lying, conniving. Oh my goodness, backsliding asses. We are. It's the truth. He made us in His image. Yes, indeed. We are His children. He knew what we look. He knew we were gonna mess up. He knew we were gonna look. He knew exactly what He was doing when He created His Son, because He knew that we was gonna mess up and fall short every time. And we may get on our knees and say, forgive us. But He knew we were gonna take our butts right back out there and maybe do something different, or maybe make the same, you know, the same decision, or really the same sin. Go back out there and just do the same sin over again. Knowing that you're probably not supposed to be doing what you be doing, but hey, that's what we do. That's what we do. That's what we do. But I don't know. This new change is something else, because I just wasn't expecting that to happen this week to me. That was just kind of hurtful to me. I'm going to be quite honest with you guys. It's really hurtful. Oh my goodness. Oh shit, man. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Judge Evie Court. Good morning. or Evie. I think I said your name wrong, Evie. Judge Evie. And blessings to you too as well. But yes, indeed, you guys. This has been kind of a little bit of a downer and an up or two. I mean, I can't lie. I just like being transparent at times. I really do. I don't see nothing wrong with that though. Some may say, don't say it. But I don't care. You know? I don't care. I'm gonna get it out. And whatever I choose to say, I can come back and look, and I can give you a I will give you my opinion about what I said and why I said it. You know. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that is it. That's all I have to say. You know. I just wish you guys, before I go, I did pray for both of them guys. I prayed for this. I prayed for my friend, and I also prayed for that stranger that I did not know, so they can just be all right and happy together. You know, honestly, honestly, I pray. I'm not, and when I did pray, I didn't pray for nothing bad to happen. I just prayed, that um they'll be all right and they can figure whatever they got going on out. You know, it just sucks that my friend kind of X'd me out. I just don't understand that. I just don't understand that. Because he wasn't supposed to do that to me. He wasn't supposed to do that to me, but he did that to me. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Well, other than that, you guys, I'm gonna get up and out of here and get some rest. And I'm gonna try not to think about the foolishness, because this has not been one of those weeks. Well, these past couple of days has not been those type of days that I've been looking forward to. You said prayer changes things. It does. It does. And who's to say, God may have been removing that person out of my life for a reason, because I kind of feel like, you know, this it was coming. It was coming. They couldn't get what they want out of me, so therefore, a few, you know, drinks or whatever we know that we may have partaken in. If that wasn't gonna cut it, I knew that eventually I was going to get cut off. How you doing, Gemini Visions? Infinity. I knew. I knew. God gives me a strong spirit of discernment, and I'm very clairvoyant as well. Sometimes I can see things before they happen. I get visions. People don't understand. I do get visions, so you have to watch what you do around me, because I will see that. I will see it before it may happen. When it comes to what you are trying to come at me with, and I don't want to scare people with that, but it's the truth. It's the truth. It is the truth. I'm not psychic, but I do see things sometimes before they happen. I do. Um, but I ain't gonna lie. I think I want to say, I want a guy's, not to say it like that, but I just feel like I want a guy special ones too as well. I think we're all special in his eyesight. But I just feel like, God gives certain ones gifts. And God has gave me a gift to see things before they happen. And to also watch out for certain things as well too, before I get myself into them. It's almost like anytime you may see somebody, anytime you may get on the website and someone may want to meet you, go with your first thought. Do I need to do this? Do I need to go out there, or do I need to stay home? And a lot of times I stayed home. I wasn't so quick to meet someone new, all because of what I was going through. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And I feel like I have dodged so many bullets. And I thank God for that. I'm glad I didn't put too many miles on my body. I'm glad I wasn't really sinning too much against, well, sinning, so much in my body with multiple people, you know. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. You know, have I had my run-ins? Yeah. I done did my little dirt, but it ain't over 100 or 50 people. It ain't in that range. Because you got people out here that have had sex, or they done did the do with over 100 people, and that's a lot. That's a whole lot. I don't care if you're a man or a boy. I mean, a man or a woman. That's a lot. It's a lot of bodies. You say you get strong and better over time. Yeah, you do. You get strong and better over time. That's why I'm not really been out of shape about it. I had to come to the grips with things, and to know that whatever is happening right now, maybe it's meant to happen. Maybe it's meant for certain people to be removed from my life, and I'm understanding that now. So it's like I can't even ask God why. This may be a part of His plan. This may be, He may put it in His mind. Well, He may put it in. He may have put it. He may have. How can I say it? How can I say it so I can put it together? He has ways of putting it into other people's minds to leave people alone, so He can do His works with them. It can be a numberous of things. But yes, indeed, I do feel like, whatever's happening right now is happening for a reason. It's happening for a reason. It's just sad to me because I really didn't want that to, I didn't want that to end like that. I did not want this situation to end my friendship with somebody that has known me the longest out of everybody that I have met. And that really makes me upset. It really does make me upset. It really does. It kind of, it ain't, it ain't, it ain't hit me, but it's hitting me. If that makes any sense. Yep. But you guys, it's time for me to get up on out of here, and I'm gonna get some rest, and I'm gonna try my best not to think about this, because that really did affect me. I mean, it is, and it'll be like with anybody that I may consider a friend or close to me, or really that has been knowing me. For you to leave, because I done already had this happen to me with my best friend. You know, my best friend left me too, and he hadn't. We don't even talk anymore. We don't text, call. We don't do nothing no more. And I really helped that person out. I really helped my best friend out when he was really going through some things, and I don't. For me not to hear from him like on a consistent basis, that hurts my feelings. It really does, because it's almost like once you got well, you said the hell with me. And that's how I felt as a friend. I felt like you said the hell with me once you got back to your normal state of mind. Because I helped this person for some months. For some months. They were with me for months. I didn't let them stay in my house. I done fed them my food that was supposed to go in my stomach. You know, I helped them out with their business. And you can't even pick up the phone to call me and text me. You know, I know you got a life, but damn, I make time This gonna make me so mad. This gonna make me so mad. I'm thinking about something right now. But although I can be busy at times too, I still make time to speak. I don't care how busy I am. I don't give a damn if I'm working 2 jobs. If you text my phone, I'm gonna do my best to text you back. It may be later on down the line, but I'm not gonna wait the next day to respond back to a text message or to respond to a really now a call, yeah, but a text, you can't even reach out. You can't pick up your phone. But anytime you be around human beings, what they got in their hand? Their phone. And they always got in their head, and they always looking down. They always got their head down. It's so many excuses out here that people make, and I don't understand it. I don't understand it. If people only knew my situation, and certain things that I have to do that I dealt with and had to deal with, I still make time to get on YouTube. I still make time to get on Facebook. I still make time to get on Instagram. After taking care of my business, I still make time. I try to my best to respond to everybody that I can, whoever may hit my line. You won't get no excuses from me. Now, if I'm asleep and I miss your call or your text, I'll let you know I was asleep. I was asleep. But all this not responding stuff has got to stop, and it's got to go. See, now I really believe in the fact that people only make time for who they really want to make time for. And it's sad. It really is sad. It's sad as hell. And that's why I like to keep my circle small, because I just can't trust a lot of people right now to be in my circle. I just can't trust a lot of them. I don't even know who I really want around me like that too much, because I do struggle with abandonment issues, and it's just hard at times to have someone to leave you. So someone that you may have known for a long time just to leave you. It's like, wow, really? Really? Is this what we doing now? If this what we doing now, I don't even know how this. I don't even know how my friend is gonna even be able to explain himself. Both of them, to be honest with you. I don't even know how they can at least even really attempt to fix their lips and to say anything about why they are not calling or really hitting me up. I only got maybe. I think I only got maybe one. Well, I got a few straight friends, but we don't talk every day, and that's all right. They got their own lives. But I do got one that I am close with. I see him all the time. That's like my brother. He see me out. He'll see me walking. And he always offer me a ride. That's my brother right there. You know. Um. But yeah, it's a sucky feeling sometimes. It's a very very sucky feeling, and I just be so irritated and just mad on the inside at these individuals when I'm receiving that type of behavior. And that's so unacceptable to me, because I don't bother people. I give people their space. When it seems like I'm the one that's the one that's getting on someone's nerves. And that's kind of how they come off to me, like I'm getting on their nerves, so they ain't gonna reach out to me. That's messed up to me. That's really messed up. I don't know, you guys. I don't have any more words to say, because I think if I continue to harp on it, I may start crying, and I don't want to do that on here. I can't. I can't do that on here. So to wrap it up, it's been real. You guys enjoy your rising, and we'll chat another time. We'll chat another time. Peace.